So this right here is 620. There's a light down there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. There's a light that goes up here. That light up there is where the high school is, Lake Travis High School. And what I have to do every day is I have to cross this road right here, which is called 620. It's one of the main thoroughfares in Lakeway. It's a nuisance most days since it's spring break. Kids aren't in school, there's not that much traffic. We get a chance to actually get out on the road. So here we are on 620. Coming up to Cavalier Drive. Over to the left is the high school. It's Lake Travis High School. It's a good football team. State champions a few years back. Might repeat one year. So this is the area that I work in. There's a Pete Terry's. I don't know if some of y'all can see that. Most days I get an order for that because we live right across the road. It's the closest restaurant to me. And it's to go basically to the high school most of the time. I try not to take those orders because I know it's for the kids and they never get dropped off where they're supposed to be dropped off. So, all right. Hospital off over to the left over there. It's called St. David's. Well, Baylor Scott and White, I'm sorry. Medical Center. St. David's is another hospital that's out here. Very nice restaurant over here called The Grove. Expensive. A lot of the wealthier people like to eat there. A lot of overpriced food out here in Lake Travis. A few cheap places, but for the most part, a lot of new construction going on. A very hilly area. The lake is the general direction that's down there. Some of the cityscape. Nice, beautiful hilly views. You come over, think about that land 100 years ago. No houses, just all wild brush, a horse. Would have been beautiful, right? Alright, we're going to be turning on the Loman's Crossing here. It's there's a Wendy's over there, Strip Center Mall. Some of y'all can see some of that as you pass by a bank. Randall's over here. There's two grocery stores. One's a Randall's, one's H-E-B. That's a Randall's there, and H-E-B is up at the very next light. I don't know if y'all can see that far. We're going to turn down Loman's and actually take it all the way down to the lake, past an area I used to live in, off of a road called Cellmaster. So way off in the view over there is the water tower. Very nice houses. A lot of gated communities out here. CVS right there. Not that great a shot. It's one of them that I go to. There's two CVS's out here. There's a Walgreens actually across the corner to my right over here. We might see that on the way back. All right, it's time to go. And off we go. So Loman's Crossing is one of the minor thoroughfares, almost like a double-sided avenue. I'm going to be passing the police station. Lakeway has a very nice multi-million-dollar police station that they built on our tax dollars. That's the police station coming up to the left, look to the right over here. To the left is the library. I've been there several times. It's a new development over here called Tuscan Village. Out in this area, there's a lot of Italian influence as far as the housing goes. Spanish, Italian, older European building. There are a few rather large homes out here. I might drive by a couple just to show you kind of sort of the affluence that, you know, some of the people we have. Over to the side is the hills. That is a private gated community. I used to work there as a security guard. As you see, this wall that comes all the way down here is all part of their subdivision. Over here is the Catholic Church, Emmaus Catholic Parish. Over here to the right is Lakeway Elementary. We have a lot of elementary schools, middle schools, only one high school. Scheduled to be 2, another one built maybe this summer. But we have yet to see if that's going to happen. There are smaller places in here. There's a community over there called Rotama. They're like condominium homes. But once again, they're still not cheap. Very, very nice. All right, we're pulling up to Lakeway Boulevard. So this would be the crossing minor thoroughfare that I take when I have deliveries that go about 5 miles out in that direction. They're a nice subdivision home. Only a couple of gated communities. Most of them are open subdivisions you can drive through. But this road runs all the way back up to 620. As you see, we have lots of people trying to get voted into office. Don't know who any of them are. Obviously, I don't pay attention to local politics. So we got about maybe another mile to go, maybe a mile and a quarter, and we will be at the lake. That's how close I am. Literally by car from where I live now, probably 15 minutes at the longest. Fixing to pass the fire department out here. Lots of fire departments, and these guys are very good at their job. They respond to every single call that there is. There are lots of accidents on that road 620 back there. So kudos to them. This is a little trail park, City Hall court area. City Hall, this used to be the old, well, it's the court now. The police station used to be there also, but it's now just the court because we have a new police station being built. This is just a little parkland. They put the Winter Wonderland up here in this little park area right here. The Lakeway City Hall right there. Sailmaster. This used to be the street that I used to live on. And I'm actually going to turn down here. So it's a very nice, comfortable neighborhood. And it's quiet. Got a few young kids. There are some duplexes, a couple of standalone homes. I believe most of these properties are, well, there are silver rentals because I used to rent a house down here, or a duplex actually. Speed limit for most of the city is 30 to 35 miles an hour. Very rarely do you get over 35 miles an hour. The police are very good about writing tickets. And generally the rule for them is 15 miles or over, they get the maximum. And they're very diligent about finding places to sit and write tickets. I should know, I've had a couple. Anyway, sorry for the bumpiness. I have to hold the phone. Obviously I'm one person, one phone. I drive for one company, and that's DoorDash. And for the most part, it pays all of my bills. It's been good. It's been fun. I'm enjoying my YouTube channel. This property right here, where these cars and trucks are, used to be where I used to live. It was about 4, maybe 5 years ago. So we're going to turn on Rupin now. We will go up to Hurst Creek Road, and Hurst Creek Road will actually take us down to our access point of Lake Travis. It's a huge lake, lots of boating. With this area right here, not so much boating, but people come out for picnics. They have movie night in the middle of summer. There are some points where you can actually walk on the sidewalk out into the water. Me and my son used to go rafting. And it was really fun because he would, hey Dad, let's go rafting, and then suddenly, hey, we gotta, raft back to, paddle back to where we need to be, and he didn't want to paddle, so it made it fun for me. Some of y'all may have noticed a couple of the little homes out here. That's what I call them. The ones off to the right here now start to be a little bit of the larger estates. They are gated. They are larger lots. They are larger homes. And because they literally have the view that backs up to the Lake Travis part of it, a little pricey. $500,000 to $1 million. They have access, all of them have access on that side to the water down this road. This lake actually goes down this road to the very end and then comes back around and actually goes further out another direction. We're fixing to turn off into the Lakeway City Park. This is our access point to Lake Travis. It's a beautiful little park up here at this part. Spot for kids to play, picnic tables. There's some benches covered, restrooms, bathrooms, and it's just a nice little winding road that goes down to the end of the park here. There's a walkway path that goes most of the way, and then you can turn to go through the terrain. Don't have to worry about snakes out here. It's fairly well been taken care of as far as fire department and other things. I'm sure that every now and then there are a few rattlesnakes that come around here. They're the local snake that you would find. Here we go down to the end of the pathway here. Once again, to the right, Lakeway Police Department. Yes, they come down here. They love the park, and that's part of their job, to police it. And the lady's walking her dogs. People love to walk their animals down here. There are a lot of walking paths, as you're going to see in the park. I'm actually going to get out. I'm going to take a look around. Turn the car off. I'll let the lady with the dogs go by. They're all friendly, I'm sure, but I don't want to be taking chances. I don't know what they're looking at. You guys can see the sign that says no lifeguard on duty, swim at your own risk. This all out here is nice, open, beautiful land, park area. People come as the weather gets warmer, bring the kids, blankets, balls, frisbees. There are volleyball courts down there. As I said, lots of people that walk their dogs, large walking path. This is part of, or my access point to this to Lake Travis. It actually goes a little bit down there to the end, sort of like a dead cove, but basically comes this way. You can see some of the houseboats, a lot of boats that are already out here. Some people actually live down here all year round on their boats. There are some houses across the way there. Back this way, you can't really see too many houses. You see a lot of trees, obviously, because it's a park, and this is just huge. It's massive. I'm actually going to walk down as far as the edge that I can get to. The sun is rather bright today. This is one of the beautiful points of living out here in Lake Travis. You have access to the water. People that love water really love this. You guys can see. So you can actually physically make your way down to the edge of the water. Ducks, geese, fish down there. I'm not sure. If you look down there, today's a little windy. You know, a lot of water, a lot of boats, beautiful. One of the nice things about being out here. It's a place to come relax. Oh. So, just want to give you a little access point to my city, Lake Travis. I've seen, there's a couple of new trails, but the water, when a lake does rise and there's a lot of water, if you actually are looking where those fence posts are, where I parked at, I've literally seen the water all the way up to where those rocks are. Actually to where the sidewalk is. At one point I took a picture a couple of years ago. It rained hard enough that the water was halfway up the parking lot to where the Lakeway police truck is. So right now it's a little low, but it's fun, it's enjoyable. People still get out and use it. And of course during the rainy season, well, we get to watch it rise. Anyway guys, just a little bit of a tour view. You know what, actually I think there's a map up here. We're gonna go take a look at the map. It'll show you an expanse of just how big this lake is, or give you an idea. One of the nice things about living close enough to the city park is that it lists all the events the city's got going on, in case you want to come out and, you know, mingle with the people. So just make our way over here. Probably the longest video I've ever shot. Yeah, and I know some of you are probably going to say I shouldn't have been holding the phone while I was driving, but, you know, nobody's perfect. Lots of squirrels. I've been accused of talking to squirrels. A lot of deer out here also. So there's an actual area where you can borrow a life jacket in case you want to go out in the water, or you don't have one for your boat. Alright, so map of the park. It's open 6 to 8. Daylight savings time, which is in effect 6 to 10 p.m. now. A whole list of rules to follow. Is there another? Okay, well, there's a map back here of the city of Lakeway parks. Look at those green belts, different areas you can walk, facilities, directories, and that's it. All right, guys. So, it's about 10 something this morning. It's a little warm. Well, cool. Gonna warm up to about 80 something. And from here, I'm gonna fix and turn on my app and go to work. Y'all have a good day. Bye.